I have 3 words for you. Totally
Uh-oh.
awesome. Hello and welcome back to Small Soldier. In today's video, I'll be reviewing 3 figures that I recently received. The figures are 1/10 and 1/9 scale busts from Life Miniatures. So let's go to the bench and take a look at those figures. Alright, here are the 3 figures that came the other day. We'll do a thorough investigation of each box and we'll check out the contents. I have to confess, I've already opened these up and taken a look at them, and I'm truly blown away by the quality of these figures. You'll really find yourself hard-pressed to find a company that pays as much attention to detail and quality of casting than Life Miniatures. I've never seen anything as good as this. It's second to none. They're almost flawless. I really had to reach hard to try and find a fault with any of these 3 figures. But we'll take a look here in a second and I'll prove it to you how nice these figures really are. Back in a sec. Okay, let's take a look at the first figure here, and it's Rommel the Desert Fox.
Rommel, you magnificent bastard.
And it's a 1/10 scale figure. The product code is LMBS002. The box is very sturdy. All the boxes are really sturdy. And with this particular figure, you can download a free PDF step-by-step guide to painting this figure from our website. And that would be a painting guide in acrylic. And I'll be painting one of these figures in oils in the near future. So it's good. It gives you some reference as to, if you wanted to paint it like this, as far as the colors are concerned. So let's take a look inside the box. Again, like I said, very sturdy. Some nice foam protecting everything. Excellent packaging. Very sturdy. This is really going to be hard to damage in transit. We've got a poly bag with the clear lenses for the goggles, and your bust of the body, and the commander's cap, and the head. We'll take a look at the head here first. And I must say, Song-Yeon Lee is probably one of the top, if not the best, personality sculptors out there. This Rommel figure is bang on as far as the likeness goes. The skin textures and the details in the ears and the eyes, the nose, around the mouth, is fantastic. The only thing that you have to clean up is right back here. There's a bit of a casting seam. That's nothing, that's easy to clean up. He just fits perfectly. So you can just slot that right in there. And the thing I like about these miniatures is really there's hardly any cleanup. You just glue it together and you can start painting right away. It's kind of a nice little project where you don't have to do a lot of building. And the body part here with the coat is very well sculpted again. The textures in the leather coat are perfect. The details here on the epaulette are amazing. In flawless casting. And the undercuts are well defined. The only thing with the undercuts, you can't really go much deeper than what he's done here because of the nature of casting itself. You can't really have the undercuts going too deep or it gets hard to pull the figure out of the mold. They've blocked it off like that, but that's easy. You can just go in there with a scalpel or a Dremel tool and undercut that a little more if you want. Take a look at the cap. Details on that crest and the eagle are second to none, outstanding. The braiding on the cap, fantastic. All the braiding that goes around the cap is perfect. There's just one, I think I found just right there, and there might have been another one over here, but it's so simple to fix. And you can see that keys right into the top of his head as well. So really, Song-Yeon has made this really idiot proof as far as construction goes. And probably for a beginner, this is a figure I would suggest getting, because it's super simple, not much cleanup, and you can get to painting right away. Last piece here is the goggles. You can see there, casting in that is next to perfect. Clarity is quite good. Okay, the next figure is the World War II Young Red Army Infantryman, July 1943, Battle of Kursk. The Life Miniatures number for that is LMB011, and it is again a 1/10 scale resin bust. And these are all resin, by the way. They're sculpted and painted by Sang-Yeon Lee. And these miniatures are out of Korea. And there's a good color reference of all sides of the figure you can take a look at there. And you can see they're Seoul, Korea. I'll put a link to this website below in the comments section, and you can check them out. This one has a little extra packaging. It's got the sleeve on the outside, and then the same type of sturdy box that the Rommel figure was in. We have 2 poly bags with some parts, and then a large chunk of resin for the body, an arm, a helmet, and the head. And there we go. Some beautiful sculpting going on here again. Really a lot of character in this face. It does have a look of impending doom in his eyes and just in his look, or going into a battle situation that he's unsure of. Part of the chin strap is molded to the bottom of the chin. Some really nice fabric detail in the arm as well. This arm just snuggles perfectly right into place there. Barely a swipe of filler, if you even need it at all. Such a tight fit there. Perfect. It's got the nice keyed lugs here and there, so you can't go wrong as far as the fit. You can see in the blanket here, or the bedroll, some excellent stitching detail. All the folds look natural. Very nice. There's some button detail in there, and the epaulette detail looks really nice. And this is a kind of a rucksack, I suppose, that they would carry their gear in. There's just one little air bubble right down here, which is a super easy thing to clean up. And then we have the helmet. Nice rivet detail. Alright, let's take a look at the last 2 components in the poly bags here. This is the pedestal piece for the base. Next we have the hand. Again, you can see some fantastic hand sculpting and the cross he's holding. Even the string around his hand is molded really nice. Get some vein detail. And then they give you this metal wire piece here, so you can complete the hanging string from the hand. And then this is the top of the piece I was talking about earlier. It'll just key and sit right in there like that. The last 2 pieces are chin straps. And the last bag has the contents for the PPSH-41, and this is the main part of the gun. And the magazine. And the body of the machine gun. And you can see it's got a little wow in it, a little warp, but that's easy to fix with some hot water. The barrel part here, which will fit down in the center here. I might change that out with a piece of metal rod or something, or pipe. I think that might be the sight on the tip of the machine gun. And then the strap that connects here, like so. And that strap will attach through this part here, which you'll have to drill out. You can see the detail on this buckle is fantastic, really good. Nice and clean and crisp, very well done. And the last figure is the Never Surrender British Prime Minister Winston Churchill, and it is reference LMB005, and it is a 1/9 scale bust, so it's a little bigger than the others. Again, painted by Sang-Young Lee. It gives you 3 optional head choices, which is nice. And we'll take a look at those right now. Again, same kind of sleeve type box. Same sturdy box that the others came in. Good dense foam to protect it. And we have a body section, a plinth piece, and some heads and hats. Well, let's first take a look at the heads here. As you can see, they give you 2 of the same head, only one is cut off at the scalp and the other is a full head sculpt. So you have the option of doing just Winston without a hat, or you've got the option of doing Winston with his bowler hat, or with the British style tin hat. So we'll take a look here at the head, and you can see again, flawless casting, perfect proportions on the face and the ears, good texture on the hair, and the likeness is absolutely stunning. That looks just like Winston Churchill. Sang-Young Lee is so good at capturing likenesses of personalities, it's ridiculous. Whoever's doing quality control for Life Miniatures is doing an amazing job, so kudos to them. It might be Sang-Young Lee himself, but all 3 of these figures, there is nothing wrong that I can find at all. Just amazing sculpting and casting. And there we go, there's the second head. It's like Winston Churchill is about to talk. It looks so real.
This was their finest hour.
And next we have the torso section. And you can see the suit is rendered really nice. Look at that button detail. Amazing. And even this little chain here, I think that's for a pocket watch. The little bow tie, little pocket handkerchief, I guess is what that is. All the seams in the clothing are there. Perfect. I love it. And here is the bowler hat. You can see we've got some nice textures going on in there again. Yet the casting is really smooth. Everything about these figures screams quality. You cannot fault them at all. And I really like the texture on the strap on the helmet here, and even the little kind of flakes in the paint or the distressing on the helmet is done really well. The bolt detail and the crimped edge on the helmet's really done nice. Buckle details really crisp and well defined. Little screw on the top. It's even got part of the liner in there too. And then of course the trademark Winston cigar. Can't forget that. Detail on that is really well done too. That should paint up nice. So there you have it, my review of the 3 figures from Life Miniatures. As always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification below, give me a thumbs up, and share this video with somebody in this great modeling community. And one more thing before I go, if you could leave a comment below letting me know which one of the figures here you would like to see as a painting demonstration on my channel. If I can get 50 comments, that would be great. It gives me a chance to really see what you guys are looking for. All you have to put in the comment is Winston, Russian, or Rommel. You don't really have to put anything else unless you have other things you wanted to talk to me about. I do read all the comments and I reply to them fairly quickly. Alright, that'll do it for this one. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye bye now.